What's up? Pokegemz coming at you from the studio today. Guys, today I am going to answer the most asked question you have ever given me. The number one question on all of my lives is, how do I go live on TikTok? Guys, today I'm going to reveal to you who can go live on TikTok, how do you go live on TikTok, why you should or shouldn't go live on TikTok, and then at the end, guys, I'm going to tell you about the number one thing that you should never do on a live that I can almost guarantee you will get banned or just shadow banned, which is just as bad. But anyway, guys, let's just jump into it, guys. First thing let's talk about is who can go live on TikTok. That's probably the number one question. Sometimes people see me on my live program and they're like, hey, Pokegemz, how do I go live? Two things, guys. These are the two basic things. Number one, you have to have a minimum of 1,000 followers. Number two, you have to be 16 years old. And you might say to yourself, well, I'm under 16 and I kind of finagled the system and I put in a different birth date and it shows I'm 16 but I'm actually not, and so on and so forth. Guys, technically, could you do that? Yes, technically you can. The algorithm, though, is a lot smarter than you think. Guys, the software that they use to look at your picture, to see you, it can tell that it's somebody that is not 16 years old. Yes, it's true. Sometimes you have people that are 13, 14, 15 that look a lot older. But in general, I've seen it many times where young people, 10, 11, 12 years old, go on a live. And then all of a sudden, a few minutes later, it says your live has been banned. And we'll talk about this at the end, what that could be, what that could mean when you're banned from a live, because it's not that they just shut off your program. It's actually quite a lengthy, I like to use the word, quite a lengthy punishment that TikTok gives you when you kind of go against that. But anyway, just to reiterate, 1,000 followers and 16 years old. That's number one. That's kind of the most important thing. Next thing is, how do I go live? So let's say you've got the 1,000 followers, you're 16 years old, you want to go live, you're ready to do it. How do I do it? Guys, take a look at your screen right here. This is the first thing that you're going to do. When you turn on your TikTok app, you're going to log in. On the bottom, in the same place, basically where you make a new video, you've got the little plus sign there. In that spot, you hit plus, and once you're accredited, once you have the 1,000 followers, 16 years old, the word live will show up there. So basically, you're going to hit the word live. From there, it'll take you to the next screen, and you're going to have some options here right before you hit actually go live. Number one is you're going to want to give your live a title. Think about when you go on other people's live, what is the reason that you pressed on it? Maybe it's somebody that you follow, maybe it was out of pure curiosity, but a lot of times it's going to be because it was a cool title. Like, let's say you're into trivia, right? Like me personally, I do a lot of trivia on my live. So I'll write fun cartoon trivia this afternoon or something like that, or awesome trivia with prizes Saturday morning, or whatever, just to kind of hook the person in and say, wow, that's what you're going to be doing. Okay, cool. Or somebody might write, hey, we're doing a live show about dinosaurs, or live show teaching you how to bake brownies, or whatever your channel is. Give your viewers an idea of what it is that they're going to be watching in the live, so that when that person comes into the live, they're not just any person coming kind of in from TikTok. They're somebody who saw your title and they're clearly interested in whatever you're going to be doing. So that gives you that option there, and then you go live, and that's it. And then basically you can pretty much wait for your followers. It goes back and forth. Once followers start coming in, once people start coming in, they can tap the screen, they can share the live. And guys, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, you're on the live, you're talking to people. They can, those of you who have never been on a live, the way it works is people can send you comments, people can send you information. You cannot see anyone. They can only see you, and they can only hear you. So whatever you're doing, whatever sound you're doing, they can see you and they can hear you. One thing that I can recommend before you go live, make sure you have internet that's fairly good. I mean, like, I've tried to go live, for example, a few times. Once I was at the beach in Mexico, we had decent Wi-Fi. I figured, let's go live. It was cutting in and out. So make sure, guys, you're doing it from somewhere where you have, a fairly decent Wi-Fi. So that's basically the how to go live. So that's who, how, and let's talk about why. I mean, I kind of started talking about that, but I think the number one thing is it's kind of the best way just to interact with your fans. I mean, usually the only way that you're interacting is, you know, you're sending videos, you're sending pictures, they're sending you some kind of comments, maybe hitting like, maybe share, maybe follow, maybe they're liking your videos. But in this way, you can really interact. You can do a Q&A session. You can find out, you know, you're really going to get this little family of TikTokers that you're going to have that are going to go on, that are going to be on your lives. Guys, many times I get messages, you know, through my direct message, hey, Pokey, when you going live? What time is the live? People enjoy the live, so make it fun. You know, talk about things that people want to talk about. Answer their questions. You know, talk about their concerns. You can host games. Like, I love to host games. You know, we've got the board. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, this is backwards. We've got the board there, you know, where we put people's names down, and we do giveaways. We do fun prizes. You know, we've got a spinner wheel that we're doing now. So, guys, my lives are very, very interactive. I actually take time before each live, probably for at least an hour, to kind of prepare myself for the live. You know, what am I going to talk about? What questions? You know, if I'm going to do a trivia, what trivia questions? You know, what should we do? Something different, something to really hook your followers in. And I'll tell you guys, the one thing about the lives is, number one, you know, it's a really nice interaction, and number two, just getting back to the algorithm, guys. The algorithm of TikTok really, really likes it when you go live. I've seen it many times where I will post a new video and then go live for about an hour, and then, you know, get off the live, check the information, check the analytics of that video, and see that it's gotten, you know, X thousands of views. So the algorithm does when you like it when you go live. The one thing, guys, that you never ever want to do on the live is do something against the community guidelines. Guys, you might think to yourself that you're live, you know, nobody's gonna know what you're doing. Guys, they are listening. The algorithm is listening. So don't talk about anything stupid. Don't show anything stupid, guys. I'm not going to get into it in detail, but if you want to, go into the community guidelines of TikTok and read basically the same thing that they don't want you to do when you are posting a video. It's basically the same thing that they don't want you to do when you're live. Another thing is, like I said, you have to be 16 years old. So let's say you're 16 and you're 18. You've got your little brother or your little sister, cousin, nephew, whoever next to you who's 8, 9, 10 years old. Unfortunately, don't bring them into the live, because that is the same thing. They do not want children under 16 years old in the live. They will cut the live, guys. If they cut you one time, I believe the first time, nothing really happens. If you do an infringement against any community guideline the second time, I believe at that point they give you like a 24 hours, you know, where you cannot go live. If you do it a third time, I think they remove your live for a week. And then if I'm not mistaken, and don't quote me on this, I think it's something like that. If you do it a fourth time, I think it's for the whole month. And if you do it a fifth time, they ban your entire account. And like your account, your followers, everything is bye-bye. So be really, really careful what you're doing. You know, make it fun, guys. Make the lives a lot of fun. And yeah, like I said, don't do anything against the community guidelines, you know, of TikTok. And you should be fine. I mean, the lives are a lot of fun. You know, it might be a little bit hard the first or second time that you do it, but then once you get used to it, you know, once you get your regular followers, guys, it's a lot of fun. So enjoy the lives, guys. Yeah, check that out. Check out my live, guys. I go live on TikTok usually every single day. A lot of times twice a day. We go live once in the morning, once in the afternoon. We also do afternoon lives here on YouTube. So check out our YouTube lives, guys. Lots of fun. If you love trivia, if you love learning new stuff in a very fun, informative, you know, fun way, definitely come check out my lives here, guys. Pokegemz. Check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, guys. And I will definitely see you guys on that next video.